Hi guys, RICKERJV121 Tech here, back at it again with another video. And as you guys can tell by the title of the video, I am actually pretty hyped because today is Wwdc 2019. And this is going to be bringing out iOS 13 as well as some new things like macOS, watchOS, and like I said, iOS. So this is a pretty great day for us. I'm going to get into the video. I mean, it's going on right now. I'm going to talk to you guys about what I think is going to happen there, and then I'll make an update video following this one for tomorrow, and I'll upload it tomorrow. But this one will be going out today, so yeah. Alrighty guys, so stay tuned for the rest of the video. So the first question I'm sure most of you are wondering is, will they be expecting new hardware at WWDC? And according to this one article I am reading, by the way, it's Mac Rumors, and I love them. I will link it down below. Probably not. WWDC is more developer-centric, so more based on the software side. You know, the new iPhone will be releasing in September, hopefully. I don't know if it's usually around September, October, it's sometime in the fall, and you know, can't wait for that. iPhone 11 is going to be coming out. I'll be making a video on that. I usually don't make videos on new phones, but I want to get in more to that stuff because I know you guys are wondering about it. But yeah, however, they did roll out with a new version of the iPod Touch last week. If you guys have not seen that yet, I will link some videos down below for you guys to go and see the new iPod Touch. It's still got all the basic hardware from the iPhone 5 and 5C. There's no Touch ID sensor whatsoever. It's the same exact as the iPhone, or not iPhone, iPod 6th gen. Nothing's really changed besides the processor. It does have the Apple A10 chip. I think it's the Fusion. It runs in between there, but it's the A10 something. So, I mean, that's a pretty big upgrade for an iPod, in my opinion, and it still does have the iPod Touch. But we're getting off topic here, and I want to get back into, you know, the software version of things. So for WWDC 2019, we're pretty much expecting iOS 13, which they will be releasing the beta version to all of the developers. The public version will be available in about 2 weeks, at the end of June. So stay tuned for that. They will also be unveiling Apple Watch apps and watchOS 6. Hopefully, that's just what the website's saying. Don't go for what I'm saying here. By the way, I'm sure this video will be dropping after WWDC happens, so that's gonna be fun. Y'all can watch and laugh at me because my information is not true. Well, hopefully most of it will probably be true because I'm just reading Mac Rumors and I trust them enough. So that's going to be great. By the way, in case I didn't mention, the event is going to take place from June 3rd to June 7th. So it's not just going to be a one-day event. It's going to go for about, I don't know, a week. Almost a week and 2 days, somewhere around there. I'm not doing my math because I'm too lazy to do math. So, you know, that's great. So let's talk about macOS and what we're going to be expecting with Mac. Even though I'm not a Mac user myself, I'm sure some of you are, and I'm sure some of you are interested in what they are working on. So the next generation version of macOS, macOS 10.15, which is Mojave. We don't know a lot about, by the way, it's not Mojave. That was just something that was below, you know. That's pretty great, but we're all good, you know. Now that I got that out of my head, gave you guys a little laugh there, and laugh at me, which all of you, I'm sure, are doing behind your computer or phone screen, whatever you're watching this on. Anyways, as a part of its continued Marzipan efforts, Apple is planning to introduce new music, podcasts, and books apps in macOS 10.15. So a couple of new apps in this. Did I say? Yeah, I did say Mac. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going to be happening with Mac. Not a lot. I mean, it's kind of a big update, but it's not going to be a big update. But, you know, we'll just have to see once it gets released. All the betas, all these developers out there will be going over it. Once I get some developer stuff, I will be linking their videos in my Twitter feed as well. So all you could go ahead and watch them. So yeah, let's talk about iOS 13 for a minute. So at WWDC, we already went over this. Apple will introduce iOS 13, the next version of iOS, hopefully the biggest version of iOS. We've already been hearing some rumors about what's going to be happening with iOS 13. It's going to come with some new features. Dark mode, hopefully. We've been waiting a long time for dark mode, especially with those AMOLED displays, or as most of you refer to it as OLED, which was introduced on the iPhone X and newer. Except for the XR. The XR still uses the LCD display that they use. It was introduced in macOS in Mojave, and yeah, I mean, Apple simply kept it as a Mac feature and not really moved it over to their iPhones and iPods and iPads. Also a new sleep mode that mutes incoming notifications and darkens the lock screen. JK, that's already here. iOS 12 had that where you would set do not disturb and your lock screen would just, you wouldn't see your wallpaper on there. It got you guys all wild up there, but you know, we're all good. There are some new changes coming to several apps, including Mail, Messages, Maps, Reminders, and Health. Plus, get ready for this, drum roll please. Speed improvements, which is my next topic I want to go over with you guys about devices being supported. And this is probably going to be the most sad part about the video, so let's go ahead and get into that. Alright, so I have two versions of devices here. I have an iPad mini and I also have an iPhone 6s Plus. These both have different amounts of RAM, different chips in them, and we are going to talk about which ones will be supported, which ones won't. So this one will most likely not be supported, along with the iPhone 5s and the 6, including the 6 Plus, and as well as some other generations of iPads. All the iPads with 1 gig's RAM, 1 GB of RAM, I don't know how to word that correctly, 1 GB of RAM will most likely not be supported because of the fact that iOS 13 is bringing many new features, and they are going to be extremely slow, extremely hot, and battery life is going to be complete poop. So all of these with 1 gig of RAM, these are probably no bueno. So there was a rumor though that the iPhone 6s and the 6s Plus were not going to be supported as well. And let me just tell you guys right now that that's not what I'm thinking is going to happen. I'm pretty sure that the iPhone 6s is still going to have another 2 years of support because of the fact of how fast it runs. I mean, this thing runs faster technically than the iPhone XR, which has many new insides. So don't listen to all these rumors. I'm sure that these will be supported. Now, here's what I'm thinking. The iPhone 5s is probably going to be a no bueno. Most likely, because this thing has been supported since 2013. Sorry, Steve. I'm joking. Steve Jobs had nothing to do with that design. He would never approve of that design. He loved the older designs. But anyways, it's been supported since 2013. And that's probably the longest phone they've ever supported. The iPhone 4 only went to iOS 9. So, I don't know. We'll just have to see. If it does get supported, I will be very surprised. But iPhone 5s will most likely not be supported. iPhone 6 will most likely not be supported, as well as the 6 Plus. But 6s and 6s Plus are most likely going to be supported because they have lots of life left in them. Currently, I'm recording on my iPhone 6s, just the normal one. This is my 6s Plus that I have right here for this video, and yeah, I know, third-party screen placement, but it's good. But anyways, that's pretty much going to be device lineup for the whole shebang. So, you know, it's all, I mean, that's what it's even reading here in the article, that the iPhone 5S is not going to be supported, iPhone 6 is not going to be supported. So I'd say that's pretty accurate. Honestly, I think Apple will keep the iPhone 6S because it's a really good phone. They don't sell it at the Apple Store no more. Doesn't mean they're not going to support it. So all you people out there trying to tweet me, sorry. Don't tell me wrong, because I know what I'm talking about. If you guys want to do your own research, I will link some articles down below for you, so you can read them. All right. Getting back into iOS 13 for just a second. The Files app is going to be revamped with new features. The iPads will have new gestures. The Volume HUD is going to be redesigned. I've already seen some things. I don't know if you guys have seen any, but let's see. Here's the iPad. It's going to be like right up here in this corner, right where my control center is. So hopefully that will be good, because honestly, hold up. You guys see how it's like this, and my iPhone isn't picking up pretty good, but you guys get in the middle. It pretty much blocks what you're viewing on your screen, and it's very disruptive to whatever you're doing. So I don't like that a bit. So that's going to be redesigned as well. Find My Friends is going to be redesigned and have more accuracy. It's going to have a new tracking feature that even works without a Wi-Fi connection, using proximity to other devices. So that's going to be really cool, and I'm actually very curious about how that's going to work. That's actually going to be really cool. So we will just have to see how that works. And sorry for that voice crack, because, you know, my voice likes to crack for a YouTube video. Alright, let's get into other software releases that are going to be dropping. watchOS 6, my favorite. Apple Watch, but I'm using this as a viewfinder, by the way. Apple Watch 3rd. This is the 3rd gen, which will be supported. It's going to bring some new exciting features. It's going to have an overhaul to the system. It's going to gain its own app store, so users can download apps right from their wrists, which is going to be pretty great. I'm actually going to love that. And, you know, we won't have to use these things to download apps anymore. You can just download them right from here, and we should be good. So that's going to be really cool. I'm actually very curious about how that's going to all play out. Now, there is one thing that they're talking about in here, and that's the Mac Pro. It's considering previewing the redesigned Mac, so hopefully that's gonna, I don't know how all that's gonna work out, but I'm sorry, I'm just trying to read this right here, because, you know, Apple has been working on a high-end, throughput Mac Pro aimed at Apple's Pro user base, so that's gonna actually be pretty cool. They're gonna have a powerhouse. So if you guys like that video, please give it a thumbs up, please. It would help a lot. I'm waiting for WWDC to end so I can figure out what's going on, because I actually want to find out what's going on with iOS. Can't wait for the public release of iOS 13 to come out. I'm gonna see if I can install it on one of my iPhones, or possibly this iPad if it's still supported. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's going to be unsupported because it's only got 1 gig of RAM. But anyways, if you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys actually want for the future for this channel. I'm planning on doing new things for this channel, new tech reviews, stuff like that. So it would do me a huge favor if you guys would do that. Also, please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all my social media. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more, and as always, peace out.